Hi, Peter, and thanks a lot for actually recording this short video testimonial with me. It's very nice to have you here today. And first, let me pretty much ask you about your introduction. So, Peter, could you briefly introduce yourself and Wunderpen?
Yeah, thank you, Jakob. My name is Peter. I'm the founder and CEO of Wunderpen. We are a Berlin-based startup company, and we have developed a handwriting robot that can automatically handwrite marketing campaigns in large scale. Our value add for the customers that we can have, as I said, large scale handwritten marketing campaigns in high quality, in reliable quality, and in short time, much shorter compared to if you would let them write by hand by real heads. Our clients are 99% businesses and B2C businesses. So we mainly operate in the e-commerce environment, but also in the luxury and banking, finance, whatever has a high basket value is an interesting client for us because we can really help companies to increase the conversion rates of their marketing campaigns. Yeah.
Awesome. And I can only confirm and basically also tell that your hardware, especially the robots, are insane. Like this is crazy, and I've never seen it anywhere. And you cannot tell that they are actually written by robots. So they are actually written by robot, but it's a human font. So you can digitalize it, right?
Yeah, a person that would receive a letter from us or from a robot from us would not understand the difference if it's real handwritten or auto handwritten. So that's basically what we sell, right? So we sell excitement at the doorstep.
Yes. And Peter, so again, yes, hardware is one thing. It's mind-blowing what you've built, but also software. I know that you are also a software company. You've built a lot of software on your own. At some point, we started collaborating together. We've built also like a few things, like the biggest one is the web shop, of course. But before we also talk about it, maybe, Peter, you can tell overall, like what are the main challenges that you face in your business that let you build the tech? Why not to use any like third-party tools, like some solutions that are already existing?
So when we start with the hardware, like let me give a few words here. The hardware is really unique. So the requirements that we had are just not available on the market. There are like handwriting robots already there. They've been handwriting robots, but there was no handwriting robot that could have this heavy load for a long duration to really have a scalable business to a certain extent. It's easy to write one handwritten card with a robot. You can buy cheap machines online and you will write one, but have a batch of 1,000, 2,000, 100,000, 1 million cards automatically fulfilled is just a different challenge. So that's why we had to develop our own hardware here. And since we have a very unique hardware, there was no standard solution that we could attach to this hardware. We had to, from the very beginning, start developing our own software because it's a very unique system, of course. And that went through until we started collaborating also with Deltologic, because when we wanted to digitalize our processes for the customer, the front-end processes, the ordering process, we had to find a software that can digitalize our handwriting fonts in an online platform. And there was, of course, no standard solution on the market. That's why we started to work with you.
Oh yeah, that's also like on our side, since we are working a lot with e-commerce businesses and marketplaces. This is the only thing that of course we've seen some of the customized web shops where you can actually customize your products, but I've never seen anything like we actually developed together, so that you can actually write a postcard and see digitalized and order it to your door. So that's a very exciting project. But of course, I mean, right now we also almost collaborating for 4 years. I mean, pretty much. I remember since the beginning that you were one of our first clients, which is actually crazy when I think about it. And we are working together. I mean, till now, right? And then we continue our collaboration. But Peter, like, I'm really curious if we actually get back those almost 4 years. What made our agency back then, even not, I wouldn't call it agency, but me as a freelancer. So what made us stand out where you were choosing a software development partner?
Yeah, I think it was a perfect match because since we were one of the first clients, still had that spirit, right? You were young, you were hungry, you were
I'm still young.
Yeah, you're still young. I'm also still young, so we are all still young. But the company was still young and hungry, right? And I mean, it still is, but at that point of time, of course, we didn't have a lot of budget. And I think for you, it was really nice to have a big customer. I mean, it was not a big project though, but it was a good entry point because I think we gave you the feedback, or we gave you the feeling that we can also grow together, and we were also not able to provide a big budget at that time, but you were also happy to contribute to small solutions and innovative products. And I think that's what we did together, right? We grew together. We were still in a scale-up period at that time. You were just at the beginning of your life cycle. And I think that's why it's a really nice match between Wunderpen and Deltologic, because we both had a nice growth path in the past 4 years. Our budgets were increasing, your team were increasing. It always felt like very, very symmetric and very harmonized. Yeah.
Totally, and I can only agree here. And it's also crazy for us, right? Because initially it was just me, but then I remember the day that actually Rafi came and he took over. Then we actually got developers also working at Wunderpen Solutions. So that was definitely something that's really, really great story overall, and that's how I think this always should be, right? To grow together and build more and more things together. So that's awesome. And of course, during those almost 4 years, a lot of things happened. Like we've built a lot of different tech, a lot of features. And again, we are always here like to be open also in the reviews. So we know we had ups and downs, but I would love to hear overall, Peter, your feedback on our work. So how did you find the process of working with us to develop not even one tool at this point, but probably multiple tools together?
I mean, as you mentioned, there were ups and downs, right? But that's like in a friendship, also in a business relationship, you have good times, you have bad times. I think what helped us getting through all these 4 years was that we were always very focused on the solution. Like even if we had hiccups, we were always very close to each other. We were communicating very transparent, very short notice. We always had an ear for each other. So it was very easy to talk. Also, I think that we both very strongly believe in our product, which helps a lot and which gives us the comfort that we know you are not only a service provider, you are also someone who really is enthusiastic about the Wunderpen project and about the technology. And you sometimes have the same shine in your eyes when we talk about your solutions. And I think that really puts everything very well together. So it's a marathon that we are in, and not a sprint. Yeah,
Totally. Yeah.
And, also, like, you know so much about our technology, about our software. There's so much legacy already between us that it would be completely unthinkable to at that point of time where we finally get into like a really nice products, into where we can harvest all the preparation that we done for the last 4 years. Would be unthinkable to think about another agency than Deltologic when we come to the web shop solution, because this is as well your baby as ours, and it always felt more like a partnership, not than a regular business deal.
Totally. Also, like what I really like it that we can even come up with the features. It's not just that but it's always that we can somehow also suggest something on our side, and I think that also makes the great collaboration between us, right? That we can also have some of the impact on your business.
Yeah, that's true.
Totally. Awesome, Peter. Thanks a lot for doing this short testimonial.
The pleasure was all mine.
Yes, and yeah, we see each other soon. Thank you, Peter.
Thank you so much. Jakob, have a great day. Bye.
Bye.